Hello. 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 Hey guys, so for today's tutorial I was scrolling through my Instagram page and I came across this photo right here. It was probably my third or fourth photo I had posted on there. And it was just really this like daytime kind of bronzy glam kind of look. And I was like, you know what? We're doing that today. So I kind of kept the same theme going, bronzy eye, red lip. I did up the eyes a little bit more deeper eyeshadows and added some lashes and kind of did a little bit more contouring and things like that. So if you'd like to see how I did this look, then please keep watching. So starting off, I'm priming my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer all over, then adding some of the NYX Pore Filler wherever I have bigger pores per usual. Then I'm applying the Too Faced Born This Way Foundation in Vanilla. I really can't get enough of this stuff. I love how the formulation has a medium coverage, but it doesn't make my skin look or feel cakey, and it blends out really nicely with a beauty blender. I decided to use a different concealer today. This is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer in the color Light. I'm applying a pretty hefty amount of this concealer because it isn't very thick or full coverage, but I actually like that because I'll wear this whenever I don't have a full face of makeup on and it looks really natural. Then I'm blending it out with this Real Techniques blending sponge, which is a very, very close second to the Beauty Blender for me. I love the price of these, but as you can see, I have to turn the sponge around to the smaller end to really get into my inner corner since that's a small area for me. So that's not a super big deal, but you know, just one more thing. I've already hit pan on this HD powder from NYX, I love it so much, but I'm taking that Beauty Blender and blending out any creasage I got after I applied my concealer, and then make sure to set the concealer while I'm still looking up so that I don't set the creases by accident. Then again, with my usual eyebrow pencil, you guys have seen me do my brows a couple of times now, but I kept this in because it was a more close-up view so you could see a little better. You can definitely see how I fixed my eyebrow shape. I like to make it wider in the front since my hairs grow to a point naturally. And then, this may be weird, but I like to make an angry eyebrow face to help get the tail of my brow on point. Then taking some eyebrow gel per usual again, just combing that through to help it look more like I woke up with those brows. Then I'm going to be priming my eyelids for eyeshadow. I use concealer to conceal any redness in my lids, and then I make sure to set that so that the eyeshadows blend easier later on. Starting this eyeshadow look with a light bronzer. Then adding this deeper bronzer from bareminerals in the color Faux Tan, just deeper in the crease to start creating some dimension. Then I'll be using eyeshadows from this Lorac Pro Palette for the rest of the eyes. Easy, right? First, on a fluffy brush, I'm adding the color Taupe. I hit pan on this color a long time ago. It's a really versatile shade that works with so many eye looks. Then on a pencil brush, I'm going in with the color Sable. I'm really concentrating this on the outer V area, and I'm using super light pressure to wing that color out. Going back and blending that out just so it's gradual, then going back with just a touch of that sable color on a fluffier brush. I'm using super duper light pressure to not make it muddy looking. Then switching back to that pencil brush and placing that sable color right in the inner corner of my lid. By putting that darker color in the inner part of the eyelid, it's going to give the illusion of making my eye look a lot rounder. Then applying this shade called Light Bronze right in the center of the lid. This color is amazeballs! It's shimmery, but just the right amount. I'm concentrating most of that color right in the center, but blending it out with whatever's left on my finger. And then going back and forth and blending it all together. Adding a little bit of the color Espresso just right in the corners to deepen it even more. This eyeshadow is really super creamy, so I really make sure to tap my brush off before I apply it, or else you get a lot of fallout. For eyeliner, I'm using this NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I'm not going too crazy with the eyeliner, just making it kind of thin and winging it out to go with the eyeshadow. For this product in particular, I really make sure to wipe off most of the product when I take it out of the tube, since there is a lot on it when you pull it out. So that way I work with a moderate amount rather than just it going on in big globs. Finishing with the lower lash line, I'm taking that taupe color just on a smudger brush and lining it all the way across and then blending it all out with that first bronzer. Today I use these lashes from House of Lashes called Heartbreaker. The band on these lashes is super duper thin, but I still went over it with some of the liner again just to hide it even more. And then I'm taking the shade Creamy on a flat brush to initially highlight my brow bone, then adding a bit of the white color on the very high point just to lift and highlight the brow. Then lastly, just popping some of that light bronze color on my inner corners. Then I'm going to quickly contour my face. I'm going to contour my temples a little more than usual, since my hair is in a ponytail and I feel like I have a 5 head instead of a 4 head. And I'm going to contour my jawline as well. Warming up my skin with this NYC bronzer in color Sunny. Then for blush, I'm using this one from NYX in the color Mocha. This color looks kind of intense and scary when it's sitting there, but if you really use a small amount, it gives you a really pretty rosy color on the cheeks. Since this is a glam look, I'm going to bake my contour just a little bit. I'm just using that powder I set my under eyes with and apply that in a straight line, just with a little cheapy makeup sponge. For highlight, I'm going in with this one from NYX called Ritualistic. This highlight is definitely more yellow toned, which I thought would accent the bronziness of the eyes well. I'm also going to be highlighting a little more than usual above my lip and right above my eyebrows, just so that it will catch the light more and give more of a really nice dewy glow. Then taking a cream colored eyeliner, I'm just pulling my under eye down with that setting brush just to not disturb the concealer and putting that all on my waterline to make my eyes look brighter and more awake. Then for the lip, I'm using this liquid lip from ColourPop Cosmetics in the color Creeper. This color is super bright, but it's a blue toned red, so it makes your teeth look a little whiter, which is always a plus. I'm not wiping any of the product off as I take it out, which I think makes it a lot easier to apply. Buff away that powder we used to bake, and this bronze glam look is finished. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye! It's your birthday, and you know we don't give a fuck. It's your birthday.